not preventing the next loss. So as investigators, I know I was just talking to someone last night and they're like, if I ever see this provider name again, it will be too soon. There are so many times when we get done with a case and we're done, right? I'm checked out, it's over, I identified the overpayment, I'm sending that letter and I'm moving on. There's always another fire to put out, there's another case that has to be worked. We're really doing a disservice at that point, because are we really stopping the bleeding if we're just sending out that overpayment and never looking back? No, is the answer to that question. So if we're not providing feedback and looping in other internal business units to try to stop the bleeding, if we're not going back and checking to make sure that the behavior has changed as we expect it to change, then we are just allowing system weaknesses to remain unaddressed. So a good example for this one is, I don't know how many of you, when I was going through my example of they were billing supplies during a rental period, they were billing them as new instead of rentals. How many of you were saying, was there not like an edit in place? Like, why was this? How is this? What was happening? Like, this is broken. Yeah, we see this all of the time in our industry, right? Like, I don't. If you've investigated for more than a minute, I'm sure you've run across a broken edit or two in your day, where your company thinks that there's an edit turned on, or thought it was, and it's broken, or it was shut off and never turned back on, or there was an issue. We need to be the squeaky wheel here. This is, if you've had anything to do with with us before, you've probably heard us say free the SIU. We have a very unique ability to see things that are broken and to prevent. SIU is not just about identification of potential FWA, but it is prevention. We have to stop the bleeding. If there's a policy, if we had a policy and we could have denied $6 million worth of claims, but it said should instead of shall, that's a vulnerability. Bring that up to the correct units. Try to get those changes put in place. Stop the bleeding. Make sure it is fixed. And then also on an individual provider basis, we told them what to do. We sent them a letter. We said you did this, this, and this wrong. Check that in 6 months, 12 months. Make sure that they made the changes, that you're not seeing the same issues within the data that made you open that case to begin with. If you're still in there seeing things being billed, if you're still seeing evaluations being billed 7 days after, or psychotherapy being billed 7 days after, or if you're seeing the rentals mixed with the supplies or whatever it is, that might be either another audit or a referral at that point. Maybe you don't think that person should be in your network anymore if they're not going to follow the rules. Bottom line is, strong SIUs don't just recover dollars, they reduce future risk. Stop the bleeding, close the gaps.